Hey guys, today we're looking at Taylor by Jack Johnson, which is a pretty simple, straightforward song, handful of chords. I'll walk you through this pretty quickly today. So we're gonna do first the little intro riff, which is based on a C minor pentatonic more or less. It's gonna have 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, and a G note up here. Some other little notes thrown in. We got a major third here, major seventh here. There's some percussive things in here where he's just kind of muting the strings and hitting something. That's a totally Jack Johnson move. There's a lot of percussive little things in his tunes, so not unusual at all. We're going to start with a little hammer from 1 to 3. This last chord here is F major 7 over C. We're only going to see this really once in the song, so it's a little bit of an anomaly here. It says 3, 3, 2, 1, 0. And that last little thing I played on the C chord was just, you hold the C shape, kind of get your pinky in here on the D note, third fret, slide it up, back down to 1, a little pull off on the third string, and then that F major 7th chord. So hopefully you're able to follow that down, slow it down, rewind it if you need to, but that's the whole intro riff. And then we get into the meat of the song. And if you want to play the campfire version of this tune, you can just basically play the chords, C, if you know C chord. I hope you know C chord, otherwise you maybe want to find a different channel. G over B, which is a kind of a G chord without the root. A minor. And an F, and I recommend doing a full bar chord F. It sounds better on this tune. And then up to G again. So if you just wanted to play this, if you had to learn this by like tonight for a little sing-along or something, you'd want to play, you could do those chords pretty much the whole tune. Those chords are pretty much the basis for the whole song, except for one little section toward the end where he's going to have this sliding up of the C chord, and it's just going to move up from the 3rd fret here to the 5th, to the 8th, keeping those E and G strings open. Pretty easy to identify where that is in the song if you listen through it. But the rest of the song sticks with that C, G over B, A minor, F, G structure. And there's a little riff that kind of runs through the entire song, so we'll go over that now. That's just going to be based on the first 2 notes of each chord. So we're going to go C chord, so it's pretty simple. You go with the first 2 notes of the C chord, 3 and 2 on the 4th and 5th strings, and then you play the 4th and 5th strings open as a little transition, and then you go into the G over B chord, just the first 2 notes of it, the open D and the B note here on the 2nd fret. Those 2 strings open again, and then you do the first 2 notes of an A minor chord, open and 2nd. Open strings again, A and D strings. F chord, little F power chord, 1, 3, 3. And then the D and G strings open. And that represents your big G chord. It's just a piece of that chord. So pretty simple riff. You're just going to go. For me, the last 2 notes Just D and G open sounds a little bit thin, so sometimes I like to throw in that B note on the 5th string with it. I am playing on electric guitar though, so on an acoustic guitar it might be enough for you just to play the D and G open strings. Totally fine. And then, like I said, the only other riff really is that and then at the end of the song you're back into the home or the intro riff. That is Taylor in a nutshell, you guys. I think it's a pretty straightforward tune, and I think you have a great time covering this tune. Don't forget to subscribe